Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. And this channel has stood the test of time because it speaks nothing but the reality itself. Kaka, I want to put records straight on something here. Some realities cannot be changed. It's better we accept them or we perish. You know, you can't alter with the reality. You can change the truth. Truth will always remain the truth. Even if we beat around the bush, finally, the truth will remain to be true. Now, I hope you've seen this clip. I didn't want to play it because you've seen it. Kisii Omtatah, after the Court of Appeal upheld the decision ordering the Kenyan government not to collect the housing levy from civil servants, Kisii Omtatah, while he was being interviewed by the media, he said, Ruto is empty-headed and is going overboard. And if he continues, we are going to impeach him. Now, in this particular video, I want to look at the possibilities of impeachment, if it at all can work. Impeachment happens, and impeachment has a procedure. So from the procedure provided for by the Constitution is what I'm going to analyze so that we see if Kisii Omtatah's sentiments on impeachment of the president, whether they are applicable or not. But before that, before I go to Article 145, before the president is elected or after being elected, he fights so much to have numbers in the National Assembly. I'm going to give you the reason why. Muliona Ruto akinunua wabunge. Muliona Ruto akikimbia juu chini to make sure he has the majority in parliament. Today, you are going to understand, kuna watu walikuwa wanajiuliza, mbona Ruto ananunua wabunge? Mbona Ruto anafight akwe na majority in parliament? Maybe today, from this analysis, you are going to fully understand why presidents spend sleepless nights or governors spend sleepless nights to have majority in the assembly. Article 145 talks about the removal of the president by impeachment. And this is what it says. A member of the National Assembly, supported by at least a third of all members, may move a motion for the impeachment of the president. Impeaching the president entirely is the responsibility of parliament and not directly by the people. If the people wants the president out, it's by protest. But if it's through impeachment, like Gotabaya, it's through the protest. Watu waandamane, wakimbie bunge, wavunje, nini, president atoroke. That's the only way. They flush him out. But by impeachment, the procedure of impeachment is a member of the National Assembly, supported by at least a third of all members, may move a motion for impeachment of the president, one, on the grounds of a gross violation of a provision of this constitution or of any other law, like Ruto is doing now. So, Kisii Omtatah is very correct when he says Ruto is supposed to be impeached. Why? according to Article 145, the president can be impeached on the following grounds. 1, on the ground of a gross violation of a provision of this constitution or of any other law. Ruto has violated this constitution several times by refusing to obey the court orders, by refusing to obey the judiciary, by undermining the judges. So, as we speak, Ruto qualifies an impeachment. But is it possible? That is the question I'm responding. Ruto, as we speak, qualifies for the impeachment. But then, is it possible? Number 2, where there are serious reasons for believing that the president has committed a crime under national or international law, or for gross misconduct. That was number 1, A, B, and C. Number 2, if a motion under clause 1, the one I read, is supported by at least 2/3 of all members of the National Assembly, the Speaker shall inform the Speaker of the Senate of the resolution within 2 days, and the President shall continue to perform the functions of the office pending the outcome of the proceedings required by this article. Number 3, within 7 days after receiving a notice of a resolution from the Speaker of the National Assembly, 1, the Speaker of the Senate shall convene a meeting of the Senate to hear the charges against the President, and the Senate by resolution may appoint a special committee comprising 11 of its members to investigate the matter. 4, that is clause 4. A special committee appointed under clause 3B shall 1, investigate the matter and report to the Senate within 10 days whether it finds the particulars of the allegations against the president to be substantiated. Clause 5. The president shall have the right to appear and be represented before the special committee during its investigations. Clause 6. If the special committee reports that the particulars of any allegations against the president have not been substantiated, further proceedings shall not be taken under this article in respect of the allegations, or have been substantiated, the Senate shall, after according the president an opportunity to be heard, vote on the impeachment charges. Clause 7. If at least 2/3 of all members of the Senate vote to uphold an impeachment charge, the president shall cease to hold office. Now, ladies and gentlemen, from this article, that is Article 145, I want to focus on Clause 1. Clause 1 says, and I read, a member of the National Assembly supported by at least 1/3 of all the members may move a motion for impeachment of the president. It doesn't say a senator shall move a motion. It doesn't say a Kenyan shall move a motion. The responsibility of impeachment solely lies on the National Assembly. This is the reason why all presidents must fight very hard to capture the assembly to avoid such impeachments. As we speak, Ruto has majority in parliament. So, a Kenya Kwanza or Azimio can move a motion. But then remember, that motion must be supported by at least a third of all members. Of course, Azimio can move a motion and may be supported by a third of all members on the grounds of gross misconduct. Now remember, if that happens, the speaker is of the ruling party. The speaker shall inform the speakers of the Senate of this within 2 days. And the president shall continue to perform the functions of the office pending the outcome of the proceedings required by this article. I want to read clause 4. A special committee appointed under clause 3 shall now, this special committee itakuwa ni nani na nani? To my own view, impeaching Ruto is next to impossible. Why? The whole National Assembly has entirely been captured by Ruto. So there is no way an impeachment motion can find its way. Okay, it can find its way, but there is nowhere it can pass. So I rule out impeachment. Omtatah is correct, but myself, I rule out impeachment unless the UDA members decide to turn against the president. But as we speak currently in the Republic of Kenya, an impeachment motion against the president will never see the light of the day. Those are realities, those are bitter truths, and you can't change that. It will never happen. So impeachment by Omtatah is in order, but it cannot go through the parliament procedure because Ruto sleeps in parliament and wakes up in parliament. He dreams in parliament. So there's no way an impeachment motion moved by one member of parliament, supported by what you've heard, can see the light of the day in the Senate. So kama mnafikiria impeachment na Ruto, forget. Something else, mass action, but not impeachment. It's the constitution and you can't change. God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. See you in the next video. Asanteni sana.